told her I never want her anyway. You such a loser, I got people on the way. I be watching Community Splash, it's a Saturday, okay. What she want, hey? What she want, what she want, what she want, what she want.
3, 2, 1. So what's up? It's your lifeguard on duty community here. Yes, hey, we're back again with podcast episode 9. Yes, we're almost done with season 1. But in this video today, we got a special guest. We got an OG member. He was on the channel when I had like 40 subscribers. Now we got 4,000. It's an OG, my boy Shaq.
What's up, my peoples? I am here.
Hey, it's been a minute. Hey, you have been on since that Black Clover one and what was that shit? The funny ass one. Seven Deadly Sins. No, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Oh yeah,
Destroyed me at DBZ.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. Oh yeah, and it was like the storm shit. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I like to forget about that one too.
Oh yeah, that was a very interesting one. Yeah, stuff was off, but hey, the video still came out funny. So of course we're gonna talk about anime topics like always, cause you know anime channel, anime topics. But we got a lot of different topics. We're gonna go into different stuff because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. But first thing we'll talk about is recently today it got announced kinda, cause like it kinda got leaked, but we don't know exactly what it's gonna be about. Is the Dragon Ball Super is getting a movie?
Facts, and I did see that. I peeped that too.
Yeah, it's just the thing is I don't want it to be the moral arc. I want it to be something different because I want the moral arc to be a actual like anime arc. I want this to just like bring one of these old villains back like they've been doing. I just want it different. I want something different.
Facts. I want something different too. And like I keep hearing a lot of the Dragon Ball community talking about like a Saiyan backstory, like real Saiyan backstory. So like I don't know. I feel like it's time we might need that.
I mean, hey, we needed it ever since they showed the Saiyans from Universe 6 because they had the planet Sedala or whatever. I forgot what that shit was called. It's been years.
But, yeah, we need a real Saiyan backstory. We need to see like. I want them to show like how menacing they is. Like if they were so scary and they had to destroy the planet, like who were they fighting? Who felt threatened by them that much? But like besides Frieza, I know Frieza wasn't the only one.
Yeah, I mean there's still a lot. I mean they gave us that little short Broly thing along with trying to get rid of the old Bardock stuff, but hey, they didn't need to do that. But I don't know. If we got to get a villain, I'll say give us Cooler. If we gotta get a villain, Cooler or
we ain't seen him in a minute.
Yeah. Cause like, that's the only one I can think of that would be straight. Unless, cause every other villain that was a movie villain is kind of like nothing. They can be thrown in the super, but we'll see about that. I don't know. Like we'll see what develops into it. Knowing them, they probably gonna choose Cooler. It's just gonna be some popular. It's gonna be some super popular character. Cause I mean they already used Broly, and I think Cooler would be the next popular probably villain maybe. But I don't know. Something, or they bring back Cell. The way they do stuff in Super.
Yeah, I'm about to say they love bringing back people we thought was dead.
Yeah, Super's nuts. But hey, so what anime you been watching, man? It's been a while. So hey, let's hear it.
I've been slacking on the animes, and me being honest, I've been reading webtoons and mangas a lot lately. I've been like Tower of God is one of my favorites right now. It's probably my favorite like anime, manga, whatever right now. But you see they just dropped the little notification that it's supposed to be starting back up after like year and a half hiatus.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this. And they said it's supposed to come out this summer.
Oh shit. Hey, yeah, because I know you and Devin read all that shit. I didn't. I touched like 2 chapters and then I was like, I'm good for right now. Mm-hmm. It never went back. I need to at one point.
That's one of my faves right now. I ain't gonna lie, that stuff's so sweet to me. I don't know why it's so cold.
Yeah, hey, I mean,
I'm messing with a lot of webtoons though.
Yeah, I need to get into webtoons. It's just, I mean, now I got time to finally start reading shit, but I need to get into webtoons because, like, I be seeing so many cold ones on there. I be like, shit, I need to read this shit. And the app always saying, oh, come read. I'm like, I'm good.
He said, nah, I'm sticking with my Shonen Jump.
I mean, yeah, Shonen Jump / reading shit illegally online, because Shonen Jump don't got everything. So, let's see.
Sure don't.
I mean, Black Clover's done for right now until they come back.
Yeah, I don't like how people were saying it's over.
Yeah, they didn't understand. Hey, they don't understand pain. I'd rather have this than Naruto going on a year filler until we finally get to see the ending, because that was some BS.
Facts. Most people don't know that like the manga and the anime was literally like
they were close.
8 chapters.
Yeah, way too close. Yeah, and like it was like, hey, we were still getting shit put out weekly for Black Clover. There wasn't no break. There was barely any breaks. But yeah, hey, the manga right now is crazy. It's crazy.
They was dropping weekly anime and manga. Like the anime had a little like probably like 2-3 week break, but after that They didn't let up.
I mean, I think where they messed up on was not showing the full training arc that they said they were going to do. Because they would have done a full training filler that actually like would have made sense. Then they would have been able to still show it.
That is facts. They did a time skip.
Yeah, because like they were supposed to. Because I remember them saying they were putting out a training arc that we could know how Asta got strong, and we didn't get that shit at all. We got like little bullshit sprinkled in, and then just like they literally showed him in the Heart Kingdom for a little bit. Next thing you know, time skip to a thing, and I was like, damn.
And he ripped and got new powers and stuff. Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Yeah.
I'm glad I read the manga though.
Yeah, because I mean they were supposed to do that because in the manga they didn't give us no training shit at all, and we were supposed to get like some training thing, but they didn't, and it was like why y'all say we were gonna get some training shit if you're just gonna add only a few episodes and call it good. That's why they caught up so fast.
Yeah, they hawked them down.
And then like the crazy thing is like, you know, like Black Clover and like One Piece, like last year around this time they went on a hiatus for like a long ass time because of, you know, the virus that's in the world.
Yeah.
And like the crazy, I thought they would have been able to like being so behind, but then they caught up, and that's still crazy.
Yeah, that time skip really helped catch up.
Yeah, hey, but Black Clover is nuts. If you're not reading Black Clover, you need to read it. Watch the anime too. It's crazy. Like people sleep on it. It's one of the best shonen. Like I said, the only shonen anime I like better than it is Jujutsu Kaisen. It's better than literally it's better than Demon Slayer.
Don't talk to me about Demon Slayer and Black Clover. Black Clover easily wins.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the Demon Slayer movie or nah?
I done seen it twice. I seen it illegally, sub edition, and I'm watching it, and the words, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why would they say this? So I had to go see it in the movie.
Oh, did you get that link that I sent Devin? Did he send you that? Yeah, because look, I watched that shit. Look, I watched that shit, and I was like, bro, why are they saying this shit that don't make sense? They were saying some bullshit. I was like, this.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, they better be glad these fight scenes sweeter.
Yeah, I ended up seeing that shit in theaters too, and illegally one. I was debating on seeing that shit in theaters because I mean I feel a certain way about Demon Slayer because the way the manga ended, it is trash. It had like one of the worst manga ending I've ever seen in my whole life.
Like I haven't read it yet, but I was seeing spoilers about it. And, you know, you can't like dodge the spoilers. Yeah. So you see that shit, and I'm like, this better not be what's going on.
Hey, all I gotta say is there's a big baby. There's a big ass baby that makes no sense. Anytime somebody like that's the funniest shit. Anytime somebody on Twitter trying to talk shit and say like Demon Slayer is great, somebody just sends a picture of that big ass baby and it shuts that shit down.
Like, what is the point of this baby?
Yeah, shit was stupid. Yeah. And then also, dying in the movie is the stupidest shit ever because when them niggas get power up later on in the show, it's some dumb shit. They just pull. I mean, that's what they do in fucking shonen. They always depower a nigga and kill off the strong ass niggas unless you're Black Clover and you just take away this nigga powers like Julius.
Bruh, he would have been so OP, bruh.
Yeah, that's why they took him out. Hey, because like if he's in the Elf arc, he handles all that shit. If he's in the arc right now that they're in the Triad arc, he literally bodies some of them and helps them out. It's just
facts.
But
I'm way easier.
Yeah, it's just they did their shit, and the reason why they did that is like but still, hopefully.
I ain't gonna lie. Speaking on that, I don't want to talk about it for too long.
What?
I wonder what direction they gonna go in with that, like with the Black Clover story.
I think all that's left now after they get these devil shit is if there's angels in the world, or because I mean there's dwarfs. And like now we learn with the elves that there's dryads or whatever them things are called, like the tree spirit shit. So there has to be more shit, and there's like has to be one more elemental like beast or whatever or person because we don't got the earth because they already showed water, wind, fire, and we don't got earth. So it's probably somebody with like some type of like animal or some shit. Since
facts, you is right.
Since you got,
but I want to know what direction they're gonna take Julius in. Like he a kid now. But like,
I mean, he did have that quick little second to go on the dog, but then went right back.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know what they do with him. They just gonna do some shit. I'm gonna be there until they finally feel like they want to break. He wants to write him off to be like strong again, and that's probably what's gonna happen. But
yeah, until Asta and them catch up with him.
Yeah, I don't know where the story of that's going. Oh, you say you read Boruto? How you feel about that?
I ain't gonna lie. I haven't read like the past 2 chapters. It's getting a little like confusing.
Yeah, like when it comes to Boruto, like I've talked to my nephew about this shit. I think I even talked to Devin before. It's like Naruto started to go bad as soon as they started introducing aliens for no damn reason in a ninja world.
Yeah.
It's like you didn't need to do that shit at all. Cause it's like
Facts.
Madara literally should have been the main villain. That's why like Naruto to me is not like one of the best as people say. Cause it's like, bro, that the whole fourth great shinobi war is like hella rushed. A lot of that shit is stupid. Madara
I
carried.
ain't gonna lie, it's so much going on. That's why people feel like it's so sweet. It's
No,
like,
yeah.
It's like 6 different battles, life or death battles going on at once. I feel like that's why people.
Yeah, that is. But I mean, Madara literally carries that arc. Madara comes in and does so much shit, and then as soon as they get rid of him, that's when it's like, why? It's because what is his name? Kishimoto, I think, or some shit. That's the author. It's because he wrote Madara too strong, and he had to write himself. Yeah, he had to write himself out. Because even when Naruto them got them power ups, that nigga was still fucking them up. So
yeah,
still
stupid. Couldn't mess with him.
Yeah, shit was stupid. That's one of the things I be hating, and that's why you're in Boruto now with these fucking science tools and other bullshit, and they're just making niggas that have science tools stronger than Naruto and Sasuke, and then somehow you got a damn alien that's a Skuski member that's been there for that damn long, and now he just has so much
and
power.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, that's I'm like, bro, this shit is so stupid. But hey, Boruto's alright. We'll see where it goes. I ain't really care that much about it. Have you been reading the Dragon Ball Super manga or no?
I have, but I'm that in Boruto. I'm like 2 chapters behind though.
All right, so
like
so you know all the moral shit, and then you know granola now.
Yeah, I was about to say I seen all the moral shit and how they beat him and his Goku Susanoo.
Oh yeah.
And then I think the last stuff I seen, Granola had just visited them 4 little aliens or whatever.
Yeah.
And was talking to them. They like work with him, or Granola works for them, I think.
Yeah, he worked for him. Yeah, hey, you're gonna see something. Just know some stuff's gonna happen you haven't seen yet. I ain't gonna spoil it. It's interesting. It's some of it's BS, some of it's interesting.
I'll probably catch up on all that tonight.
Yeah.
But you been keeping up with Tower of God?
Nah, I told you, man. I haven't touched.
Not Tower of God. I didn't mean that. I mean God of high school.
Oh, not at all. My nephew told me that shit is crazy in the manga. Like, there's so many damn gods and fights and all that.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been using a fast pass for like the past 15 episodes. That shit right now is insane.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, I've heard that shit is nuts with all the gods they use, and like Jin is actually broken somehow.
Jin broken, but like the way he wrote Jin, I wasn't feeling it at first. But like as the story went on, I started feeling it because like he kind of how you just said in Shonens, they got an overpowered character, they depower him, and like basically it's kind of a restart to the story, and that's pretty much what he did. But he did it in a different way, a way I haven't seen done really.
Yeah, like I heard that like Odin, Zeus, Satan, Lucifer, like I heard there's like hella niggas like that, Anubis, like I heard like they be getting down.
It's crazy because like that's in like that's like the second arc where they fight all them gods. It's a third arc after that where they fight gods stronger than them.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, I heard shit. I heard like they do be throwing in that. I heard they be throwing down in that bitch, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, God of high school is saying I mess with Jin Mori.
Yeah, let's see what other shit. I mean, I be reading all types of shit. I be getting.
I've been reading Noblesse too. I ain't really seen nothing too crazy about it yet though.
Oh yeah. I mean, I read all interesting stuff all over. I remember Jonty was hitting me up about shit. Of course, I keep up with this shit called Kaguya-sama Love is War because I fuck with that shit heavily. It's a romance anime, but it's a different type of romance one because like it's some shit where if you confess that you're in love, you're basically ruining your life type of shit. It's crazy. It's more like a funny anime.
Okay.
And there's a shit on Shonen Jump. It's called Spy X Family. That shit is low key fire.
I seen that in the recommendations and I didn't start it.
It's about like this dude that's like a world class spy, basically like James Bond type of shit, and he's forced to get a family. And then like it shows like how stressful that shit can be because he never had a family before. And he has to get a fake wife, but his wife is like actually an assassin. Then the daughter he adopts can read minds and shit. So like it's pretty nuts.
Whoa,
and like,
that sounds hard.
They also get a dog that can tell the future. So yeah, that shit is nuts. It's funny.
That sounds hard for sure. Wow.
It's getting an anime soon because it got announced. And of course, I keep up with One Piece because One Piece is nuts at times.
I really gotta tackle that.
One day you can. The later arcs are nuts.
Have you ever checked out this stuff called Burn the Witch?
Yes.
I think it's made by the dude who made Bleach.
Yeah, because it's a Bleach spinoff. That shit is fire.
I ain't gonna lie, I read one of their one shots and I haven't read nothing else, but I see they got like a movie or something.
Yeah, like both.
Crunchyroll?
Yeah, both the one shots got they got a 3-part like episode movie thing. Yeah, that shit is fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Like I fuck with that shit. I mean, Bleach is fire, but that shit just gave me like a different type of taste in that shit. I was like, oh shit. I mean,
do you think it'll get like a full story on its own? Because it seemed like it's just like a little spinoff right now.
It might, because I think there was like hella people that fucked with that shit. I think once probably Bleach, because their new season's airing whenever. Once that shit airs, then more like the creator should hopefully come and start making that shit. Because I mean, people fucked with that shit as soon as that shit dropped. Everybody
I was about to say
that
that was
shit.
something. I read the one shot and I was like, this low key sweet, and I haven't checked back up on it for real.
Oh, I know some shit. Have you read Chainsaw Man?
No,
That shit is fire. That shit is fire.
Recommendations too.
Like I read that shit all like. Because I finally caught up because like I got the manga in possession, like physical copies, and then I ended up I was like, fuck it one day, read all that shit. That shit is so fire. Like people be gassing it up. It does have some like off points where I'm like, why y'all gassing this shit up? But then like that shit is fire because like once you find out why all this shit is happening, it's fire. Because like part 1 of that shit is nuts. Like that shit is really nuts. That was one I fucked with heavily.
Okay, that is something I'm gonna have to check into. It was something else. I can't remember the name of it. Here it is, Kaiju number 8.
Oh, yeah.
I read like the first chapter, and it seemed like it had a nice little start to it. But have you read up on that?
No, I haven't read it. I just heard shit about it. I heard it straight. I guess it's about some guy that gets like like they fight kaiju and shit. And he ends up getting kaiju powers and he helps them out or some shit like that. But I guess it's pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know, so I just read all over. I mean, I buy shit physically and just read it all over. But didn't you watch season 1 of Promised Neverland?
Yeah, and I haven't even. I ain't gonna lie. Reviews, everybody telling me it's not like the manga. I haven't started season 2.
Don't. Hey, I mean, that's the reason why this channel is popping off as the way it is because of how bad season 2 was.
Hey, season 2, I haven't heard anything good about it, and like
that shit is a big ass disappointment.
The way season 1 was talked about, the way I got put on it,
yeah,
like, it just blew up, and then I don't hear nothing about season 2, nothing good at least.
Yeah, nothing good at all. Like, bro, like it's crazy because I've talked to some of my friends now. I told them about Promised Neverland, they watch that shit, and like they don't even fuck with Aaron, but they watch Promised Neverland season 1, and it's like, bro. Season 2 is a big ass disappointment. None of that suspense, none of that shit. These niggas get fed everything for free. You would think this shit was just like an easy going anime the way they be doing that shit in season 2.
Oh yeah.
Niggas was getting heated at me in the comments when I got upset about episode 4. Talking about your video's trash, blah, 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 all this shit, telling me shit. Some random dude just was talking about the Lord of the Rings and shit. And I was like, bro, what the fuck?
What does that have to do?
Because he was trying to, because he was talking about, because everybody was upset about a character, so he tried to compare it to Lord of the Rings. I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Lord of the Rings is long ass books. Of course they gonna cut shit from that.
Oh, yeah,
like
that's
shit.
his back was against the wall.
Yeah, he was trying to say shit, and then like that shit was funny. Like as each episode came out, I was more right, and people was just siding with me. But then, I mean, you still got the people that enjoyed that shit. And I was like, hey, enjoy it, do whatever. If you like bad storytelling, enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna eventually watch it so I can have my own opinion on it. But the bad reviews so far, that's not on my priority list right now.
Yeah, the manga was way better. The manga, you learned so much shit. You don't learn shit about that demon world besides a few things. It was funny.
Yeah, but right now, besides My Hero, what I've really been watching since I've been reading so much, I'm trying to catch up on the last season of World Trigger. I just started that a couple nights ago. That's one of my little shows. I mess with that show heavy. It's not the best, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about Road Trigger. I need to check it out because I know season. But hey, I'm watching way too much. I mean, I watch way too much shit that's usually in a season. Oh yeah, my mom calling right now. I'm about to text her and be like, dog, I'm in a podcast. You gotta open this damn door for yourself. You gotta open this shit for yourself. Y'all always have me do shit. Y'all gotta open this shit. Yeah. I've been rewatching shit. Like I rewatched this shit called Mary the Virgin Witch. I watched this shit back in 2014 on YouTube.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I just rewatched this shit and I'm like, oh shit, what were you saying?
since I ain't been on in a minute, I don't think we talked about Fire Force. I know you've seen the last season of that.
Oh, we haven't. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, I fuck with Fire Force. Even though people hate on what's the name, Tamaki, because like she's a fan service character, but that should be funny as a bitch. I don't know why people be getting so bad. And that's just like one episode, maybe once a season, that her fan service shit just happens.
I mess with Fire Force tough. The storyline, I kind of like the direction it's going in.
Oh yeah, that's just tough. Like I need to read the manga.
Shinra gonna get.
Yeah, I need to read the manga because I know the manga are nuts in there. Did you fuck with?
Man,
I was about to say, you ever watch Dr. Stone season 2 or no?
No, that's what else I need to watch.
Oh, that shit is nice. It's setting up the shit. It's nice.
I was asleep on Dr. Stone for so long until my boy Spencer was like, bro, watch that. It's not what you think it is. And it's really not. And like, yeah, I need to catch up on season 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the crazy thing. There's so many niggas that watch anime now. I'm like, god damn. Shit's crazy.
Bro, nobody used to watch anime.
No, the only person I ever remember was me and Devin just watching Naruto, and that was about it. And then like fucking older people that watched that shit, like fucking Madison. I knew Madison like watched a lot of shit. But yeah.
Yeah, I was watching like anime fight scenes one day. It was like when we graduated high school 2016. And that Naruto Sasuke fight scene, I'm like, dang, why did they fight? I thought they was boys. Ever since then, I got in the end. I watched Naruto. That was the first anime I watched all the way through. Yeah. And then I just been watching anime, reading mangas, webtoons ever since then.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, I didn't get in that shit. I mean, I always watched that shit because it used to come on Cartoon Network on Toonami, and I watched that shit at night. But I didn't get serious into that shit till this nigga Devin told me, he was like, there's some shit. He was like, on your Xbox, he's like, download this app called Crunchyroll. You can watch Naruto and shit on there. And he's like, it's super crispy. Because like the fucking website I used to use was starting to trip and all that. So then.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I found out about Crunchyroll, I was on Crunchyroll almost for a whole year. Yeah. Like, skip Hulu, skip Netflix. I'm watching Crunchyroll.
Yeah, like so much shit. And then I got in that shit serious because I started watching other shit. And then, hey, that's why I fuck with that shit more. Because, I mean, I always fucked with anime. It was just, I never was really serious in that shit. Because, I mean, there was other shit to do. I was outside. Hooping at Fremont days.
We used to go crazy at the Fremont days.
Crazy as shit. Hey, I don't care. Niggas talk about the park. Niggas just don't know. The Fremont shit was way litter than anything at the park because we would get serious for no damn reason, have tournaments at that shit.
We really used to have serious ass games to the point people used to want to fight.
Dude, shit. Hey, they was. Don't you remember Carl and fucking Roger? Yeah.
I was just looking at that video the other day. Like, wow. The good old day.
Yeah, so much shit used to happen there, man. We did so much shit. I remember fucking Jermaine. I remember Jermaine was getting bodied by Jeremy. Jeremy was hooping on that nigga.
Jeremy was giving him buckets. I ain't never seen Jeremy ever hoop like that in his life.
Shit, he can't do that now. Shit. But yeah, so much fucking anime with people. Like, it's crazy. I mean, I'm happy shit is mainstream now because you got so many people. That means more anime and shit can get published and shit. Hopefully one day, fucking Japan sees how big their American like population for anime is, and they start animating black people, right?
Yeah.
Or something. Just
making us look purple and sick.
Yeah, and doing other types of weird shit, doing racist ass big lips. I'd be like, There's, I mean, it looks like they're getting better. Even I've heard the case where it's talking about because they don't understand culture. I'm like, shit, you got the fucking internet. They can look shit up and see what a black person looks like.
Hire somebody, a black person, to come work for y'all and explain the culture.
Yeah, because I know they have like fucking it's some type of society they have. It's like isolationism or some shit because like not a lot of people come over there. But I mean, there's black people that live over there, so it's
fact. But you watched Yasuke, I think it's called, on Netflix or what?
Oh, that shit? Yeah.
I ain't tuned into it yet. I've been too busy watching Invincible.
Oh yeah, hey, we're talking about that in a little bit. I got some shit to talk about in that. But it's an alright anime. I feel like they advertised us wrong because like we thought we were getting some shit where it's gonna be a straight up samurai anime, but they add some extra shit to it, like magic and other shit. But it's still decent.
I was about to say, so like people thought it was gonna be like straight samurais, no powers or nothing.
Yeah, because I mean it was supposed to. Because I think when we first heard about this shit, it was supposed to be like straight up. Because
that is how it was advertised.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be just like he's the first. Because it's based off the first black samurai that was in Japan and all that shit. That's why people would think we're getting a straight up like samurai anime, but they add powers to it. But I mean, it's still decent. It's not like some crazy mind blowing shit, but that shit is still decent. Like I still fucked with it. I know there were people that are hating on it. Like, I remember this one YouTuber I fuck with. He was hating on this shit. Like, already, I'm like, damn, nigga, it was just 6 episodes. Don't hate on some shit that was just this short.
Man, let it grow.
It's just 6 episodes. I'm like, hey, they just did their thing just to do it. It wasn't supposed to be like some crazy, like, big ass anime, but hey, it was still decent. It was like probably for 6 episodes, I fucked with it. It wasn't like nothing mind blowing, but it was still straight though. But yeah,
A good watch.
yeah, it was like a decent watch. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, when I watched Soul Eater, that's what I felt like.
Oh yeah, cause Soul Eater has an anime original ending.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, like, I've started reading the manga, and I'm catching up to shit to read that shit to know what all happens and shit. But yeah, all right. So
how long is the manga?
100 and something, maybe 200. Is it 200 and some chapters? I don't remember exactly. I was looking at it.
That's not too long.
It's at 200, 300, somewhere around there. I don't remember exactly. I know it finished with 20 something volumes, so it's somewhere around there, 200 to 300 range. I don't know exactly. I gotta look.
Okay.
But you got any other anime stuff you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
I know. I got one last thing. What you think about Attack on Titan's final season? I mean, part 1 of season 4.
Okay. Attack on Titan, one of my favorite animes ever. But because, like, I knew it was they said this was the last season, so I was like, I'm prepared to see how y'all gonna squeeze this all into this last season.
I mean, they weren't because the manga wasn't finished when they did that shit. I mean, it's finished now.
I figured out as I'm watching it, I'm like, they're not gonna squeeze it into another. Like, this is not the last season.
Oh yeah.
So I'm still like 3 episodes behind. I'm saving to finish that till like right before they announce when the next is coming out.
I think the next one's coming out next winter.
Next fall?
Next winter. I mean, next winter, which is going to be next January.
I'm saving that because, like, yeah, a lot of stuff happened this season.
Yeah.
But, like, I felt like it was, I don't want to say moving slow. I don't know. I just don't like when Attack on Titan get into that politics stuff. That's a part of the story.
Yeah, I mean,
that's when they get slow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they kind of have to do that to build the world up because the first 3 seasons are about killing Titans and learning shit and getting to that basement. And after that, you learn the world that it's bigger than that island, and that's why the shit gets like that. Just know the manga ended very interestingly. I'll say that.
Bet. I don't like how they killed my homie Sasha though. They could have killed anybody.
I mean, out of everybody in the original cast, man, she wasn't nothing special.
She was a real character.
I guess.
Fan favorite.
Yeah, for some people, there's somebody else is gonna come back that's better. They'll fill that role. Somebody else is
gonna come back. Wow.
Yeah, somebody that's been missing for a while. I just put it like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I low-key know who you talking about.
You probably do. Just all you gotta do is think of somebody that's been missing for a while.
Is her name Annie?
Yeah, she come back.
Yeah. I low-key think the last episode I seen, Armin was looking at Annie in that glass that diamond case or whatever.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that gets into it. I know the manga ending. I don't know if it really had it was just because there's a lot of questions, but I mean, I guess the final volume is supposed to have stuff that was missing from that they didn't put all the way in the final chapter. So I don't know. Just know it's gonna when you see the season, it's gonna get pretty interesting. Some of the shit they do, but
oh yeah, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, but so yeah, we're in the anime portion off. Y'all got like about
hold on before we end it.
Oh, you got some
Power God Summer 2021.
Okay, yeah, hey.
That's it.
All right, yeah, hey, we'll end off the anime section now. So you mentioned this earlier. Let's move into Invincible. So hey, I'll let see what you think about Invincible.
Invincible was amazing.
Hey, facts.
I like how they don't hold back on nothing. Like you see the gore, like even simple stuff. He tried to save an old lady because he's so strong.
Yeah,
he fall. He perfectly fine. He break her arm. Like
yeah, that shit was nuts.
That's sweet to me because I be thinking like that with some superheroes. Like, yeah, you withstood the crash, but how did the human you got with you, like, they perfectly fine? Like, I just like how detailed it is, and it's just a cartoon.
Shit, hella blood and gore. There is one funny ass thing that I know because there's a character in this show that everybody unanimously hates unless you want a dick rider. But I'm talking about Amber. That motherfucker. Bro, there's no damn way you gonna know this whole time. Wow, he's literally getting his ass whooped every single episode, and you expect him to show up and do all this, and you gonna get mad at him?
You knew he was a hero, and you mad because he didn't tell you. bitches you knew. Well, like that's just how you know females are insane.
Yeah, hey, and of course they had to make her black because I mean, I guess in the comics she was white or something, but it's like, oh, of course you made her black to show an angry black woman. I see what y'all did. Trying to make
they made her look so dumb.
Yeah, that shit's so stupid. I mean, I guess in the I saw some. I guess in the comics he's gonna get with the one girl, the other superhero, which I mean made more sense because like if you're a superhero, you might as well get with another superhero. Fuck again with a normal person.
A superhero with powers like her.
Hey, her shit is broken. Like, there's no damn why they wait until like way later to show how broken her shit is. Literally molecules. She literally could have been dividing people, healing people crazy. I was like, God damn, her powers is broken. Shit. Saw her build that treehouse, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, when she literally shut the front door, like put a whole wall right there when she was talking to her dad. I'm like, hold on, what is all her powers?
Yeah, cause
insane.
Yeah, cause like they were showing her in the team thing just as a shield and shit, and I was like, damn. I was like, where is this shit at earlier?
She might be the second sweetest one after Invincible.
Yeah, but hey, that shit was funny as a bitch. He was getting his ass whooped every episode. I was like, damn.
Invincible 0-6.
Yeah, and I was like, can this nigga take? I mean, he did. Nah, he didn't even kill Cuz. Cuz killed himself. That robot Cyclops weird looking thing. Yeah.
He called a dub. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, I've never seen a hero just get their ass whooped every single episode. This nigga can't catch a break. I'm like, how you gonna be this strong?
That's another thing that makes it so interesting because we know how strong his dad is.
Yeah.
Like, it don't look like he got it. Well, we know he got it in him, but he ain't showing it. So, like, we want to know when it's coming. That's what makes it so interesting.
Oh, yeah, so I guess I'll say this now since I haven't said nothing. We're going to say some Invincible spoilers. I know I'm late, but hey. Hey, let's talk about his dad. Hey, the shit he said to his mom, that shit had me fucking rolling. He said, you a pet. Your mom's more like a pet. And I was like, hey.
Yeah, I was like, whoa,
I was like, God damn. I was like, damn. And she heard that shit too. And she acted like she still has some faith. Shit. He just called you a fucking pet. He said I was like, using
Cecil, go get him. Stop him, Cecil.
Yeah, I was like, damn, where's this gonna go? I'm like, hey, I low-key gotta fuck with the comics just to see, because this shit is nuts.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't read the comics, but I'll be watching YouTube videos on them, so...
Yeah, I might have to do that.
I know a little something. I know more Viltrumites coming. I don't want to say too much about it.
I mean, yeah, I heard there's a female character that does some wild stuff that's one of those.
And I swear,
I heard there's a female one and she does something crazy. Just know I put just like not something crazy fighting, just something crazier than that. Just know if there was a Me Too movement in that show, they would say that.
I ain't gonna lie, I know exactly what you're talking about now because I heard the same thing. Yeah. I don't want to say with who to ruin anything, but yeah. Yeah,
like I heard that and I was like, damn, this shit's getting dark.
Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, he low-key weak.
Yeah. But, Invincible, that shit is fire. Like I waited a little bit to watch that shit, and then I finally watched it. Like, I think I waited just a few episodes, then I fucked with it, and I was like, alright, this shit's fire. Just because, I mean, there's a lot of shit, because I hate when niggas overhype shit, because, I mean, there's some Marvel shows that niggas overhyped. We were talking about that in the Marvel thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Invincible's fire. I love all the shit about it. That shit's, I love the fighting.
I was hooked from episode 1 when somebody showed me the end of episode 1 when he did what he did.
Yeah, that's the shit I saw everywhere.
I was like, what show is this? Like, why did he do that? I need to know why he did that. Why are you a superhero and you just kill? I mean, why is you a superhero and you do that?
Yeah, even though like there's subtle hints that show like what he wants to do, like that shit. You know when he goes to that alternate dimension, he's like, the Earth is not your planet to invade. Like there's little shit that shows that like he was gonna take over.
When he did that, well, I ain't gonna lie. When he did that, I was looking at it as like retaliation because they invaded Earth.
Yeah.
But I had in the back of my mind, I had already watched the YouTube video, so I knew like why he's really here.
Yeah. And then like wasn't there like some T-shirts that he had all the like superheroes on or some shit? There was like some shit. Yeah,
I didn't see that.
I swear there was some shit because I remember reading on Twitter people were talking about saying some T-shirts. And I was like, what is the T-shirts? I don't know what they were talking about exactly, but there was some T-shirts. Or maybe they were talking about because he took his suit back. I think it might have been that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It was some shit. I don't know. But yeah, that shit's nuts.
What would you rate that out of 10?
I'll give it a 9 because I mean...
Same.
I don't want to give it no 10 because then fuck around season 2 and 3 be crazy.
Yeah.
So like, I give it a 9 for right now. then we'll just wait because probably season 2 and 3 gonna be nuts. But
And like the animations in it is pretty good too.
there's fight animation, but there's some character animation that look wonky, like background characters.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them look a little
for sure.
Yeah, because I saw people saying like, "Damn!" It was like the one thing. He's like, "What was it?" Like, it was some YouTuber tweeted on Twitter talking about how like he's like, "Invincible makes me appreciate all the like good background characters that anime have."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Yeah, it wasn't." You know, one character.
Amber looking crazy.
Yeah. You know,
what were you gonna say?
You know, one character I wanted to learn more about is fucking Monster Girl. Cause I wanted
to know more about that robot too.
Yeah, robot. Yeah, cuz the little weird ass looking baby. They got the body.
The psycho.
Yeah, cause I wanted to know more about her. Cause I'm like, bro, what the fuck was she doing that she just went from 24 to 10 years old, basically? Like, I know her curse. I want to know, like, does she break that shit? Does she go back to her original age?
Yeah.
Cause I mean, she's basically just the opposite of Shazam. That's basically what she is.
Facts.
Because I mean, instead of Shazam being a little ass kid, she just gets cursed and loses her age and shit. That's just nuts. I'm like, she gonna turn to a little baby. Insane. But yeah, that shit is. I fuck with that shit. Invincible's fire. But you got anything else for it? You want to talk about it?
I can't. I don't want to like talk too much about the comics because I haven't read them. But you think him and his dad would like repair their relationship?
I mean, isn't that comic old as a bitch? I don't know what they doing now. Probably more than likely, either in.
It was like early 2000s.
Yeah, and like it's finished all the way, or they still keep doing this shit. Or you don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know.
I mean, depends if the shit's finished, and I say they might have had a fight. They probably ended off with a fight or some shit. I don't know. It really depends. Yeah, I don't know. Like probably, maybe they could mend it, but I see him more than likely probably killing his dad or some shit because it's gonna be some shit where his dad has to fucking do some shit because all the other people. So he ends up killing them, and that saves the universe. Some shit or some shit. I don't know. Depends where they go, but all right.
I ain't gonna lie though. Like one more thing before we get off the topic.
Are you good?
Like the way they be finishing people is like insane. Like anybody, it felt like you could lose a main character at any moment for real watching that stuff.
Yeah, because so many things just everybody could die. It doesn't matter. You can die. Nobody's safe.
Bro, they be shredding people like almost literally.
Yeah, like crazy, like ripping people in half. Like nobody's safe in this series. You can't get a favorite character. They're gonna be dead.
Bro, Omni-Man grabbed Dog's spine.
Yeah, like nuts. Oh yeah, you know one thing before we end it, where was that Martian that snuck onto Earth doing?
What Martian?
You didn't peep that? You know when he went to
when he went to Mars?
Yeah, and then like one of the Martians went back with him to Earth, and they left the main dude there that has like them alien type of things controlling.
Yeah, that is weird. And one of them was on the ship.
Yeah, I was like, what is he doing? Is he just blending in, or is he gonna join them or some shit?
But remember, at the end of the, they touch on that at the end of the last episode.
Oh, they do?
They was like, if you watch, it's a cut. Yeah, it's a cut.
Oh yeah, the cutscene. Yeah, they show. Yeah, they show what's happening on Mars and shit. Yeah.
They talk about Battle Beast and that Stone Face dude. They talk about. They just touch on it real quick. They touch on the Mars and the little stuff that's going on with them. All the stuff he did in season 1.
Oh yeah. They did show that. Yeah. But all right.
You seen how seen how the dude who said he'd been coming to the wrong planet for years, he came at the end too?
Yeah, him. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be back too.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, Invincible was great. But we're gonna move on. We got 2 topics. We can talk about either Marvel first or the NBA. Which one do you want to go with?
You said Marvel or NBA?
Yeah, because we can get into shit with both of them.
We really can. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't want to say I don't know. Phase 4 looked insane, and I didn't think I'd have this feeling again after Phase 3. But I want to know, like, about the Eternals. I want to know about this Shang-Chi nigga. How you say his name?
Shang-Chi, maybe?
Shang-Chi?
Maybe. I don't know exactly. I gotta look at the title because I don't remember what that shit was. I think it's something
and
like that.
And, I'm not too hype about the Black Widow movie because I feel like she should have had her own movie.
Yeah.
But I do want to see what they're going to talk about in it.
Phase 4 is gonna be decent. I mean, I'm looking forward for the internals because that's gonna bring the X-Men into here because they are the ones that bring X-Men niggas to the Earth because they fuck with genetics and all that shit from the comics. So that's a movie I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Thor and then Guardians of the Galaxy. I want more niggas in space. I want Silver Surfer. I want niggas like this. I want real ass niggas.
Okay.
Because the thing is, Phase 3 was nice and all, but if we would have had real niggas like Adam Warlock and Silver Surfer, it would have been better than what it was.
Bro, they hinted at Adam Warlock and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. They didn't do nothing. Like, he would have been... Like, there's so much shit, like, I think about for... And I know Infinity War and Endgame were fired, but I'm like, bro... If they would have just introduced niggas or got this Fox deal done earlier, we could have had some crazy ass shit. Like, Infinity War would have been nuts. Cause like, especially if they would have had fucking X-Men, Silver Surfer. Yeah, so I always wanted Silver Surfer because I mean, like, yeah, the Hulk getting his ass whooped was nice, but hey, like in that comic, Silver Surfer getting his ass whooped was way better. You see a nigga?
No, it was not nice seeing my boy Hulk get beat up like that.
No, I'm saying just like to send a threat. No, to send a threat to Earth, saying like that Thanos is coming. I was saying like the Silver Surfer getting his ass whooped was more shit than like the Hulk.
Yeah,
because it just would have been some shit. But yeah, Phase 4 should be nice. Well,
my top 3 movies I probably want to see is, of course, The Eternals, and then probably Doctor Strange and Thor. I want to see that Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice too.
Yeah, I want to see. They already said Wanda was gonna be in it, right?
Yeah. Like, I know people have been saying basically she might be the villain because of how WandaVision ended.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, like, we're just about to see exactly like what she does. I'm not like, I know she's like gonna be controlled or something, maybe by, was it Dormammu or whatever that nigga? Not Dormammu, is it? Or not Dormammu? The Crimson Energy, whatever that bullshit
I was about
is.
to say Dormammu.
Not him. It's whatever that Crimson shit is she has at the end of like WandaVision. I forgot exactly.
Wasn't people saying it was supposed to be like Mephisto or somebody?
That's what people were saying at first, but it's more than likely the other nigga. Cause what the fuck is his name? It's some strong ass nigga that he has Crimson thing. He's the same shit as like what the fuck is that nigga from X-Men? What's Professor Xavier's brother? He's not Cyclops. He's the big strong ass nigga that busts through walls and shit.
I'm talking about the Beast or
no. He has the red armor on him, and he has like a big red dome.
Juggernaut.
Yeah, Juggernaut. Yeah. It's a nigga that like, cause Juggernaut has some type of gem, the Crimson Gem or some shit, and it's a nigga that has the power. I forgot what the nigga name is. It's some shit.
So his powers, he get magic powers.
Yeah, like it's some person that's like some old like Marvel character that like he's controlled like fucking Scarlet Witch in the past before because she channels his energy. I forgot exactly what his name is. Some nigga, yeah. It's some type of Marvel bullshit. I don't know. But yeah, but yeah, that's what people been saying about her be a villain and all that. But what did you think about WandaVision?
WandaVision, I really like. It's like, I like the twist it gave us because it put us in a TV show through Wanda eyes. Yeah. And we was all wondering like, what is going on? What is Marvel doing? And the whole time, like, yeah, she was controlling everything in the head, but she's doing it unknowingly. Yeah. To the point we know she controlling it, but we also know she don't know what she's doing. So we like, who is messing, who got their hand and stuff, and we find out it's Agatha. Yeah, I felt like the way they set it up was pretty good.
Yeah, like the way I felt about WandaVision is niggas were overhyping that shit because in first 3 episodes they were alright, but them bitches weren't hitting like how people were trying to make it seem, because WandaVision didn't get crazy till the final few episodes.
Facts.
When shit just started happening, but I mean, it was still fire. Like, I still fucked with that shit. Now, the other Marvel show, I didn't get into that shit until the final episode.
I feel like WandaVision got crazy in that episode where she was breaking down and she was like, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I can't control my powers. And then Agatha, she was talking about like her home and stuff. And Agatha said, don't you think you deserve this? Yeah. And she was like, you wasn't supposed to say that. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Like, I just like the way they set that up.
Like, another thing I'm mad about, I wish they would have kept this Quicksilver that we could have got multiverse, but we'll see. I mean, we're still getting Spider-Man that's supposed to probably set up multiverse, who knows, because they keep fucking around.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
They keep fucking around with the cast on that, but I mean, we know Professor Ock from the original Spider-Man 2 is in there, and he's still Professor Ock. So, I mean, more than likely, we should get Tobey Maguire, but we'll see about that, because I am looking forward. If they're really going to have all the Spider-Mans in there, that shit would be cold, but if they don't, we'll see what the fuck, why is that shit, what is it going to have to do with multiverse and shit, but I don't know.
Yeah. It's Black Widow, and then what's after Black Widow? Like, what's the movie we're gonna see next?
I think it goes Black Widow, Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi, whatever that shit is. Then I think Eternals, then Spider-Man, then the following year is Black Panther or some other shits before, or Doctor Strange before. I don't remember exactly. I forgot what that list said. I know Loki's coming out soon.
Now that is something I'm really excited to see too.
Yeah, because that actually should set some shit up because that'll give us more people in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what'd you think about Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
All in all, it was good. It wasn't really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really got too much to say on it.
Yeah, it was decent, but I mean, it wasn't nothing special. You just made Sam Captain America. Took him a whole ass episodes instead of just getting shit done.
Yeah, he refused to be Cap. Like, come on, dude. He gave you the shield for a reason. Cap not stupid.
Took forever to have Cuz turn up and actually be the Captain, John, whatever. They turned it.
Yeah.
It took forever because I mean, in the comics, he's a nigga that's about shit and be fucking shit up, but they took him a minute to finally make him be like that.
Facts.
But I mean, this shit did set up Young Avengers because now we're gonna get a new Falcon. You're gonna have Isaiah's grandson. He's gonna be the next, I forgot what fucking you call him because he's a Captain America too, but he's a.
When is my boy Bucky gonna be the White Wolf?
Shit, they done with that shit. He gonna be no damn White Wolf. They gave him his shine. They said, yeah, you're not gonna be White Wolf.
You're done.
Shit. I am looking forward to when they finally drop fucking the X-Men join the MCU and also Fantastic Four. That's gonna be when shit gets lit. Because that's the only way they can really replace Iron Man and Captain America is when they add them, because those are real niggas. Because there's really there's nobody in the MCU right now that's a real nigga. But
hold on, my nigga Thor real.
Yeah, but I mean, is he? He's not no Iron Man. I'm gonna say if this was the comics, it would be different. But he's not no nigga that can carry the movies.
And they got my boy Hawk looking so soft.
Man.
Oh my god.
Only thing I hope is they better not kill off villains, because when they get to certain territory, you can't. Because you can't kill off Magneto, you can't kill off Doctor Doom, you most definitely can't kill Galactus because that will fuck up the whole multiverse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you can kill off Thanos, but other niggas you really can't, because these are real niggas that niggas would get upset if you kill them off, put them in prison.
Boys.
Yeah. I'm like, hey.
What was I finna say? Who do you think the Phase 4 main villain is?
Shit. I don't think this phase is gonna have no main villain at all. I think, cause there's technically nobody they can build up, unless you build up Doctor Doom. But I mean, you gotta have Fantastic Four. Because, I mean, didn't they say eventually they were going to do Secret Wars? And, I mean, that's all about Doctor Doom, so...
I did hear that.
But, I don't think you can build up... You can't really build up nobody right now. Because you can't build up Galactus to be some super big bad. Because that nigga isn't a super big bad. That nigga just does shit he does in the universe.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably won't know until, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor, maybe Eternals. It's going to be a little minute. I don't think none of these first few movies are going to set shit up. They're just here.
It'll probably be a lot of crossovers in the movies, and then they gotta have another Avengers movie for sure.
I mean, yeah, I think it's gonna be Young Avengers though, probably.
Oh, okay.
More than likely Young Avengers. That makes more sense than just straight up any Avengers, because I mean they don't really got shit. I really do hate this 5-year time skip shit. They be pushing this shit way too damn much. I mean, y'all know damn well y'all could have fucked around and found these niggas in a year.
Facts.
It's for
sure.
I'm you got fucking Captain Marvel. There's no way you didn't find this nigga just chilling on the planet. Y'all could have, but they had to do that shit. But yeah,
there was something else I wanted to say. Yeah, you said you kill off Doom or somebody that other people coming. People like who?
I mean, Doom. I don't know. I mean, I was saying more people in real life would be upset if Doom died.
Oh,
but
how hard he is to kill.
Yeah, because that's a fan favorite character, him and Magneto. But if you kill Galactus, he's a nigga that protects the whole multiverse, because there's only one Galactus in the whole multiverse, and if you kill him off, there's just this one stronger ass nigga that literally will destroy everybody in the multiverse type of shit. He's one of them type of niggas. I forgot what his name is exactly.
Yeah, the Marvel verse crazy.
Yeah, Marvel got too many strong niggas. I mean, if we ever get the real Phoenix Force. There's so much shit. I mean, there's a lot of people they could have be anti-heroes and shit. We'll see if we ever get Damn, the crazy thing is like Spider-Man alone could carry the MCU because I mean he's just like Batman that has like so many iconic villains.
Yeah,
because like they did
Spider-Man for sure.
If they did Spider-Man right, he could literally carry because half of his villains are main niggas. I mean he has the fucking Beyonder, and I mean the Beyonder's the one that sets up the fucking Secret Wars type of shit. Or yeah,
so wait, one of Spider-Man villains is the Beyonder?
Yeah, because I mean he's the one. I mean it's technically not his villain, but it is one because I think he appears first in Spider-Man or some shit. I just know he's the reason why they had that story arc or whatever. But it's interesting because like I'm curious how like a lot of shit's gonna work because now that you don't have Iron Man or Captain America, because I mean, like I said, Iron Man is the fucking Batman of this universe because he's a nigga that with prep time can beat anybody. Like basically, that's like niggas always say that Batman shit. I'm like Iron Man done that shit too. That nigga's made shit to basically destroy gods.
I do think they'll drop that Secret Wars movie, even though it wasn't on the like list, because I don't think Civil War was on the list of movies. Remember?
Yeah.
Then they dropped Civil War like unexpectedly.
Yeah. It could happen. I mean, it really. I don't think they're going. I think they're waiting for Phase 5, but like I said, we'll know basically next year what the fuck they about to be on. Because if we get some fucking X-Men, Fantastic Four shit teased like that. But like it really is.
Yeah, they already teased Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I mean like in a cutscene. Like it really just comes down to Thor, the Internals, and I guess Doctor Strange 2 and fucking Guardians of the Galaxy 3 to know what the fuck we actually about to be getting in the next phase.
Yeah, because those are best bets against a big threat.
Yeah, because like those could say. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, if they do that shit right, that sets up like all the universe now, and we can know like real niggas. Like this is how you tease Silver Surfer. Just have this nigga flying around one time and you see him, or you dead ass just show a big ass like ship and like Galactus is in that bitch, or you have somebody mention Galactus. Like there's so much shit they can just set up.
Yeah,
just to set shit up.
Or there's how Adam Warlock finally come into play.
I think he's more likely gonna be in that. Like I don't see them not having him in that bitch. Because like why did you tease him if he wasn't gonna be in that bitch?
Wasn't he? I don't want to say he a villain, but like, don't he only do stuff for like his motives?
Yeah, he's more like a I won't even say anti-hero because I mean he just does shit for himself. He just, I mean, because I don't know how they gonna do him because I mean he's supposed to have the Soul Stone, so I don't know how the fuck he about to work because I mean he's supposed to have that Soul Stone and all that shit. But we'll see how they do him because I'm not sure how. But because I mean he's supposed to be like what, Space Jesus? That's pretty much. You got anything else for Marvel?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they got anything besides Loki coming out.
None really right now. I know that What If series, but we'll see what that is.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into the NBA because I got a very interesting topic because I've been trying to figure this out ever since this year.
Okay.
Who do you think is the next face of the league? Because if you go back to the 90s, if you start with the 80s, you had Dr. J and all of them coming in the 80s and all that, and then it went to Magic and Bird. And once Magic and Bird were out the way, you had Jordan. Then Jordan goes all the way through the 90s. We get Kobe. We have Kobe, AI, Steve Nash. We even get Tim Duncan, Shaq. You get all these people. And then once Jordan comes back again, we still have people. But then once Jordan leaves, we have LeBron. We have nobody in this generation that's like that. Luka's not. Zion's not.
Luka's for sure not.
LaMelo's the only person I could see just because how hype he is, but he's we have nobody that's like a generation talent. Yeah, we have niggas that can hoop, but we don't have nobody.
Most of the like real quote unquote faces of the league are like a guard, small forward, or a power forward type player.
And it's like I'm scared for the NBA once LeBron and everybody leaves. Like the league is gonna be dead. Cause like they're cool unless one of these young niggas but there's no way they can get in because you got too many sweet niggas. The East is always gonna have KD and all of them, LeBron in the West, Curry. I'm like these are the people that are always gonna be in the finals unless one of these young dogs. Giannis most definitely is not the face of the league. I don't care if he can have games where he just amazing.
I don't think Giannis is either.
Yeah, like where
I don't think Ben Simmons is.
Oh, most definitely
Zion. I don't want to put Zion off on it yet. I feel like Zion still could have that potential.
I mean, but there's nobody here that has the hype. Like I said, LaMelo's the only because like LeBron came in the league, he had the hype. Kobe came in the league because he was a high school student. He had some type of hype around him. We don't got nobody that has like, yeah, Zion had hype, but I mean, if you can get your
Yeah,
hype taken away by
I
a
get
dude
what
that
you're
comes in,
saying.
yeah, because like his hype got literally stolen 1 year later. LeBron's hype wasn't getting stolen like that, but I mean, at the same time,
We don't got that player where like he coming out of college and they like this one of the best, or high school, and this one of the best players in the NBA right now. Type
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, we don't got none of that. Or somebody that's just like a face of the league, but I don't. It's hard because I mean, like I can say like we wasn't Curry, KD, and them. They came out in D Rose, people like that in there. You have 08, 09, 10. You have people all in that area that came that are like faces of the leagues that people love. But it's like we don't. Once they leave, there's nobody that's came. Like yeah, you could say like yeah, Jason Tatum's putting up buckets, but I mean Jason Tatum's not a person that you can say is a face of the league.
Yeah, Jason Tatum would drop 60 one game and come back and drop 15 the next. Like,
Yeah, it's like,
are you star or are you role player?
because like I've been looking at that list and I'm like, because I remember like people saying like how old all these players are. And I'm like, damn, we're gonna have an end of an era. We'll have the end of like great basketball era, and that shit's about to be crazy. Because I'm looking at that, I'm like,
that's a great question. I don't know who the next real face of the league could be.
yeah, because like I know I wanted to say this shit like in the fantasy group chat just to say, but I'm like I don't want to hear niggas just say niggas and not say shit. Because I mean,
everybody gonna name their camps.
Yeah,
and you're gonna hear Jason Tatum.
And I'm like, these niggas aren't. If you watch the NBA, these niggas are not. Luka's already arguing. Jason Tatum and them are struggling in the East when they have a good team.
Shoot, hopefully if we don't got a face of the league, that'll probably mean we get like different and more finals matchups.
Yeah, I mean,
like 1 year we'll see Luka, like a Luka versus Giannis or something.
Yeah. I mean,
next year we'll see like Embiid and Simmons versus like Dame or something, something like that.
I mean, hey, crazy thing is Dame's the oldest a bitch too, because he stayed in college 4 years.
Yeah, Dame is pushing 30.
I mean, that would push. It's gonna push more competitive basketball because this will be the first time in NBA history where they don't have somebody that's the face of the league. Because, I mean, because like there's people they're gonna try and claim is, but I mean, you're not gonna have no hype shit. But, what was I gonna say? What fucking team? I forgot. Oh yeah, because I also think that the play-in, it's good, but it's bad. Because it also relates to the face of the league thing. Because if you keep this playing and you keep letting young guys like Zion, John Morant not make it to the playoffs, that's really gonna hurt them in the long run. Because of the now that's gonna not let NBA people, like even casual fans, see like who are these players, because they keep getting put out by like niggas like Curry and all these niggas that like low in the thing.
Hold on, what if Curry? I still think Curry got a little left in his tank though. Like when Clay get back.
No, I'm just saying like for playing shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying like for this year, like you take out John Morant that's like close to the play-in and Zion shit like that. I'm just saying like, because I remember we were talking about it in the thing how you and Mark were talking about you don't like the play-in and shit. I was gonna comment this shit, but I was like, I don't feel like talking about this shit.
Yeah, I don't really like the play-in.
I mean, like the thing is, the play-in, it's like it got implemented way too late. Like if this would have been like a few years ago, you know, like in the West when we were having teams that are all above 500, like 1 through 10 was all through 500 and shit.
Yeah,
that's when it's good. But it's like this year is kind of like this shit close. I mean, it's gonna come in play in the West because there's certain teams that need it, like Portland, the Lakers, Warriors, and niggas just like that to play. That are in the play-in, and then like, but in the West, it kind of doesn't really matter. It's more the East, because like I honestly think the Wizards are gonna come in and take that shit from Charlotte, Chicago, niggas like that.
I ain't gonna lie, the Wizards do not sleep on Bradley Beal and Westbrook.
Yeah, they've been starting to hoop, especially because Westbrook started averaging this damn triple-double finally.
Facts. It took him a minute this year.
Yeah, but the play-in, it's good, but it's gonna add more competitive. It just gives us another game for the playoffs, but it's gonna have like it. Like they need to like actually define this shit and know that we can know, because like I feel like that fucking dumbass shit 9th and 10th get to have a play-in is kind of stupid. I feel like it should only be if your records are above 500 and you're super close to the 8th seat, then I'll say do it. But it shouldn't be the 8th and 7th and 9th and 10th. I feel like it's doing too much.
Yeah.
Like if you want to do a play-in, just make it the 8th seat. Make that shit just for the 8th seat. Don't make it the 7th seat too. Because like some people have done this shit and then they could have just had like a bad thing because somebody got hurt. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, last year it was straight because I mean we got to see Dame hoop, but we'll see how it is this year. Like we'll see. I know they're talking about doing that shit for the future. They just like I'd rather have conferences get rid of than this shit. like literally the play-in is literally their way of trying to say, oh, we're not about to get rid of conferences. Here, we'll let y'all have this.
Yeah.
Because like conferences most definitely should get rid of, but I don't know.
People wanted to do what, a 1 through 16, who the best in the NBA type thing.
Yeah, that shit would be so much better.
I'd like that better than a play-in.
Yeah, because I mean, then that way, then you can have people that complain and be like, oh, what about all these whack ass East teams that can't get in? I mean, hey, that's their fault. Get better. But at the same time, I mean, the West is not as crazy as it's always been. It's just the records are still still close. It's just like it's not like the West of what 2014 and back where that shit was always close. The West has changed. That shit.
Yeah, the West used to have some dog fight.
Yeah, it's only now the West is just like it's only the AFC that's usually above 500 now. It's like how the East was. But who do you think is going to the finals?
I think it's still the Nets and Lakers. I still think it's
even though both of these teams have been struggling, especially the Nets, they've been looking bad without Harden. They're on a 4-game losing streak.
On a 4-game losing streak, and the Lakers is like the 6th seed right outside of that play-in spot.
Yeah, and if they don't beat the Blazers, they might be in that play-in spot.
Yeah, I still feel like we're gonna see Lakers and the Nets.
I mean, that's what I think is gonna. It more than likely should happen, but we'll see. Like I'm still thinking like it really depends on Harden. If Harden doesn't come in just ready to go, then it's gonna be like it's gonna be hard for the Nets. But I mean they should be able to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. But I mean I think it beat anybody in the East with KD and Kyrie. It's just they are kind of trash when it comes to their defense. But I mean if they're gonna play, they gotta play Claxton and then they'll be straight a little bit. But I don't know.
Facts. What was I finna say? Who you think MVP is?
The Joker, but
okay, I'm glad you said that, and not like LeBron or something.
No, it's not LeBron. I mean, now the narrative
Joker got this on lock.
Yeah, I'm gonna say narrative now is to push Chris Paul. I mean, it's kind of late for that. The one person I did want to get MVP was Embiid, but of course Embiid had to get hurt.
Had to get hurt. He was on a good little run too.
If he doesn't get hurt, he would more than likely still have that shit maybe, because I mean he was hooping.
Yeah, he'll be able to contest the Joker at least.
Yeah, because I mean
going crazy.
Because I mean he would have probably kept the East. I mean, but yeah, Joker's it. I mean I don't want it to be Joker because of the way he played, but hey, I'll let him get it.
Yeah, he wish his brain off, and I don't think he really missed any games like that.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah. MVP is an interesting thing because I mean because like. MVP is so interesting because he's just gonna go to especially if he plays the Lakers, he's just gonna go to the playoffs and get swept or beaten. He's gonna put out the first one. That's why it's like
get game winner again like last year.
Yeah, it's like MVP is interesting because that's why. Because like Giannis is honestly messed up MVP because it's like, bro, how you gonna be MVP and get put out like out of the second round 2 years in a row as you get it back to back? And it's like, and you're showing that you're not that good of a player because of like how people can figure you out so easily.
Steve Nash won back-to-back MVPs and they do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, but then didn't he at least get to the conference finals? Yeah, I mean that's better than like the second round. Giannis got put out the second round 2 years in a row. Was it 2 years in a row? Wait, no, he got to the conference final. Wait, yeah, he got to the conference finals that first year. Yeah, never mind, because like
the first year.
Yeah, against Kawhi, because like I remembered he beat the Celtic. Yeah, but I mean he still didn't do shit. NBA is interesting. I mean, I'm not really watching shit as much as I used to. I still keep up with shit. It's just I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm not interested. Maybe because they don't have that many games on national TV as much as they do, or it's because how many people are getting hurt or what. I don't know.
I think it's because how many people getting hurt. Like all the stars be either actually hurt or resting, so they don't get hurt. Yeah. It's just like yeah, I want to watch an NBA game, but I want to watch the best players play against each other. And when I gotta wait every other game for a Luka or a Giannis or a Curry to play, it just don't make it as interesting.
Yeah, not interesting at all. Like I know people still be tripping talking, oh, get rid of 82 games. I'm like, bro, you literally just had a 72 game series this year, 72 game season this year. Why are y'all complaining about? What do you want it to be? 50 games?
Yeah.
Like I don't agree with that getting rid of 82. I'm like, bro, y'all talking about get rid of 82 and we have 72 this year. Like,
just because COVID messed up one season don't mean y'all got to start changing all the rules.
Man,
they're trying to add a new playoff format and stuff, and now they want to
I mean, that's
72 games.
I mean, that's only for Koga this year, but I know there's a lot of like NBA fans that have been complaining about that because like people getting injured. I'm like, bro, what does that have to do with anything? Literally, it's a shorter season. They've done this before. Literally, look at the last lockout season. People got injured because it was shorter.
Facts.
And when we have longer season, it's literally because the season was shorter. I guarantee if this is a full season, people would not be complaining because I don't think this many people would have got injured.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, because usually they don't.
But this is almost a full season.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, you have people that are playing back to back because of the shit. I wonder how this shit's gonna get fixed because there's still a lot of shit that's off. Because I don't know. Because if this has to end. And when does this end? In June? Hopefully July. And then hopefully we can get track and get a regular season next year.
I think so. Yeah.
It's like we need a
regular season. We need Clay back. Who else got hurt this year for season?
You got
Shea
Murray
out right now.
Yeah, you got Murray. There's like I forgot. There's a list. There's a whole bunch of people, like a long ass list of this shit. I don't remember.
Whoa, Zion fractured his left ring finger.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah, he's out. But I mean, that didn't really matter. They weren't making the playoffs.
They're not in contention. Oh, they got to get past like the Warriors or something.
Yeah, it's the Warriors, Spurs,
and the Spurs.
Yeah, like they're right around there, but it didn't really matter at this point because they had their teams all been injured through most of the year. Yeah. I mean, what do you play? What do you play on your PS5?
Well, when I first got it, I was playing a lot of 2K and Madden, but my 2K squad don't be on a lot no more. In Madden this year, I'm just not feeling it, especially on next gen. Yeah. If I play Madden, it'll be the PlayStation 4 version. But I've been playing the core Spider-Man, that game. Yeah. The first one, the storyline is better and it's more fun to play, in my opinion, because in this new Spider-Man, it's kind of OP if we being honest. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I saw that he had hella powers and shit.
Hella powers, like he be having so many powers that I be getting my ass beat and I be forgetting about some of the powers. Like, oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. It'd be something crazy that would like wipe out all of them. Like, okay. But after that, I be playing the MLB The Show, and then Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War, and then Warzone. Them the games I play the most.
Yeah, see, I'll eventually get one. I'm waiting for Horizon Zero Dawn 2 to get a announcement. Then I'll say, I guess I'll get a PS5. But at the same,
I see Resident Evil just dropped or something like that.
Yeah, the new one of that. It looks nuts. I've watched streamers play that shit. It looks nuts.
I ain't never really got into Resident Evil though, but when that big dude, yeah, that'd be scary. Him chasing me around.
Resident Evil 2 and 3. Resident Evil 2 is the remake is an amazing ass game. I love that shit. I played the shit out of it. That's some scary ass shit though. Resident Evil 2 was a disappointment because they didn't follow the original all the way like how they should have.
Yeah.
They fucked up Nemesis. That nigga wasn't that good of a pursuer. They fucked him up. Kinda and other shit. But yeah, Mr. X in that second one, that's a scary ass nigga. When I first played that shit, you hear this nigga with the music, I'm like, oh, this nigga ain't that serious. This nigga speeding up on me. I'm like, oh shit. A zombie come out of nowhere that's usually not there. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, there's been a few times there's a few times I've had a jump scare just like, cause I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck was you at?
Yeah, you were showing me that shit. I was like, yeah, I couldn't play this.
Yeah, that shit's nuts. Hey, I platinumed that bitch. Luckily, one of the few games I've actually tried to platinum. But yeah.
Just getting all the trophies on it?
Yeah, I got all the trophies, yeah. I don't try and platinum most games. I only platinum if they're easy. That one ended up being kind of easy. But yeah, hey, Drake is too busy about stealing people's fiancés, even though it didn't really matter.
Drizzy is insane. Drake is crazy. I feel bad for dog who got his girl snatched.
I mean, hey, that's his own fault. How you gonna be engaged for 8 years?
Engaged for 8 years.
There ain't no way.
Like, I don't know if basically what I got out of it is that she's worked with Drake before.
Yeah. But it's
you gotta suspect that. And then she was probably acting different, like, oh, let's go. Drake said we could come out and he'll fly both of us out. Hold on. Drake, but nah. At that point, fuck Drake.
Yeah, he should have known, hey, but hey, that's his own fault. He should have made a wedding.
No, I do got a question. If your girl, would you give your girl a one night celebrity pass?
Depends on who it is.
Dead ass. She gotta understand that, like, you get one too.
Yeah, hey.
You said it depends on who it is.
Yeah, it depends on it. And she say some fucking Mike Epps, I'm be like, nigga, this is 30 years too young, too old now.
Hey, I feel you. Like, if she picked somebody that like most girls would say, like, I leave my boyfriend for him, I'll be fine with it. But if you say a ham, like somebody from One Direction, no, you can go cheater.
Hey, this is what I say. Hey, let me get that Drake. Because I've heard shit about how Drake has a good package that he gives women, meaning like a care package to just like leave. I'm like, hey, let me get that package. Y'all good?
You can go do that if I get whatever.
Let me get all the gifts he's gonna give you. Tell him.
Don't flip them.
Yeah, tell him I want a Crunchyroll account for the rest of my life for free.
Crunchyroll Platinum Premium.
Yeah, tell him I want that shit. You gotta pay for it in my name. Make sure the account has my name on it.
Yeah, he said, don't waste no time either.
That should be funny. But yeah, that celebrity shit always funny. People do. Hey man, this man really doing everything but putting out an album.
Wasting our time. Put that album out.
It's not dropping till the fall. It's especially since J. Cole's dropping now this month. I don't see him dropping till the fall now.
It probably won't be till the fall.
And knowing him, or he's gonna delay and be like, I tore my other ACL.
I ain't gonna lie, Drake need to drop some heat for real.
Yeah, if it's not,
because like people already saying this young rapper's rapping better than him. You got Young Thug throwing little subliminals at him, sharing a retweet that said we skipped Drake part on Solid. Everybody already, well, you can't even say everybody say Lil Baby went harder than Drake on they song together.
Yeah, that's what people say, and I'm like, I mean, Drake was a chorus on his own song. I don't know how he can.
Yeah, Drake was the chorus for sure, but like, Baby went insane. Like, why have it be your song? And like, I get Lil Baby part longer too. I don't know.
I mean, he had. It's because he had Lemon Pepper Freestyle. He didn't need to do nothing else. Lemon Pepper Freestyle was the best thing.
Talking on Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
I'm gonna say that was the best thing of that whole thing.
That for sure was. Even though that, what's it called?
What's next?
What's next? I heard that on TikTok, like literally a week before it dropped, and I'm sitting there like, what is this Drake song called? I've never heard this. I'm looking it up.
Oh, then I can make something else.
Everything. It was unreleased the whole time, and then Drake dropped it. I'm like, hold on, I've been waiting for this heat.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like Drake stuff. I mean, the crazy thing is, there's a lot of snippets that are hard. Pistol, Come Here or something.
Them bitches him and Roddy got a snippet that's insane.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Like literally half his snippets are hard. Like, hey, if you've not heard Pistol, that shit is hard. I got a pistol in my bed. I'm just like, whatever that shit. Yeah,
I'm about to go look that up in a minute.
Yeah, Pistol's hard, and then Not Around. It's Not Around. Not Around is nuts, but that's only on SoundCloud though. But you can find Pistol on YouTube. Pistol's nuts.
I'm about to go look them up as soon as we get off the Discord.
Yeah, like he has there's a lot of crazy snippets that like when drops, it'll be fire. I mean, people just say young rappers do this, that, or that, whatever, but I ain't really. Drake's already done way too much shit. And he got literally, I mean, until they replace all his Billboard records, they ain't shit.
Oh no, they might be rapping better than him at this point in time, but they probably never catch up to him.
I mean, and plus, I mean, Drake doesn't have to come out and do no crazy rapper shit unless he wants to.
Yeah.
Until this nigga hears some shit and he drops the 10:15 p.m. 10:15 p.m. a.m. in Hawaii. And it's just straight up bars.
3 a.m. in Miami. Like, whoa, what are you doing, dude? You know we like this.
Yeah, that's all it takes. I mean, all I'm looking for on Care Package Certified Lover Boy is singing. I want singing. All I want is hella R&B fire ass singing songs, and then give me whatever
R&B. I want mostly rap. I want the R&B bangers.
We ain't about to get no R&B shit when it's called Certified Lover Boy. There's no way we gonna get hella raps when this shit's called that. That's why I said I just want some crazy ass shit. I want some jungle, Fire Desire type of shit. Just because.
No, he gonna have that. He gonna have a couple bops on there, but you is right. It's gonna be mostly R&B.
I mean, it still could have raps because most of the time he still does, but we'll see.
Facts.
right, the community pool is closing. I see you over there. Leave. We're not having you here no more. Leave. I see you over here. Get out the pool.
Be gone.
Yeah,
Be gone.
yeah.
Security.
It's done. It's done. But yeah, hey, this was episode 9 of the community pool. We have my boy Shaq on here. Next episode of the community pool is the season finale, episode 10. We're ending the season off. We're coming back sometime in the summer after that and coming bigger and better. Just know podcast 10 might be interesting because it might be in person, might not be. I don't know exactly. We'll see. I'm trying to do different stuff with the season finale of that. It'll be very interesting. You might see or you might hear a lot of different people in the Discord because I'm trying to low-key do a video with a lot of people. But yeah, that's ending soon. Hey, thank you for joining us, Shaq.
No problem. Peace out, y'all. It's always fun being here.
Hey, I need you on the channel because it's been a minute and like, hey, we're bigger and better now. But hey, community pool's closing out. Hey, I'll see you guys later. The lifeguard's leaving now. My boy Shaq leaving. But I'll see you later. Bye.